So, good morning. I am the one and only Matthew J. Gillespie Sr., known to many as one of the fastest kicking human on the planet. There's many people, I'm sure, kick faster than me with just one kick. There's many. But see, the thing when you come down to fighting, whether it be point fighting, whether it be MMA, whether it be jiu-jitsu, aikido, it doesn't matter. The person that's going to be the consistent winner over the entire world, it's going to be that person that's able to consistently throw that same speed throughout the entire fight. It's not who's going to throw the first fastest kick or the fastest punch, but can they do it throughout the entire fight? If they can't, the guy that's maybe a fraction or 2 fractions of a second slower, he's going to catch up and he's going to beat you. So whatever speed, ability, or whatever timing that you have to be able to do it throughout the fight. Now, today is what I'm going to try to show you, try to help our fighters that they losing because they're not getting that proper training. They don't have that person that always drive them. I didn't either. I walked away from a lot of people. A lot of people that were supposed to have been helping me spoke against me, and it hurted me because it was other students. Yeah, we was at the same school. A lot of these students that couldn't do anything half of what I do, half the ability that I had. But the instructor, my teachers, my sensei would say they better than me. Oh, you just this, they still better than this because they this and that's this. One of the reasons I believe why a lot of this went on, because for a long time, I wouldn't hurt people. I wouldn't go and get rid of people like I was able to do that. I used to be a merciful fighter. I would hit you with control. I would kick you with control. All the other students, if they could take you out, they would literally take you out. Finally, I got tired. I decided to prove myself that I was the #1 student in the class. I started running over everybody. They wanted to fight. I walk away. They called me names. But when it came down to it, there was days that I didn't feel it. I wanted to fight. So I would go spar with them and dare them to take on that same attitude. Yeah, that's the way I was. Come go with me for a minute. This bag, this red bag, you can see me? I got on my 50-pound vest for help burn up fat cells and give me the workout that I need. And always keep me prepared to deal with people, always ready for a seminar, always in shape. Because in seminar, not just teaching how to do things, it's good to do a sparring session. At Scorpion School of Champions, we used to have this sparring session where everybody paired off. And everybody looked forward to fighting or sparring with the black belt. So we went clockwise, round and around, maybe 3 or 4 times. So each student, out of 100 students, would get to fight that instructor or those black belts at least 2 or 3 times. Yeah, that was for 2 hours straight, non-stop. That's the type of condition that we have developed. So now, you can't get that anymore. Because the person you sparring with is not training like you training. He's not trying to be what you are. He doesn't feel what you feel. So how do you continue to go to level after level after level? Because you cannot find that person. You cannot leave your school and go train with another person, because now you're in conflict with your contract, or you're in conflict with your school, or your school instructor doesn't like it. Because now he thinks you saying that the person you going to is better than he or she is. Probably is. but the screw won't allow it. And most of them, the only way they will allow it, you will have to leave the screw. So what you was getting from them might have been good. You can't get it no more. You have to try to get it from this other person that might not have that ability. So what do? Two things. Meditation and get you a heavy bag. Listen good. Meditation and get you a heavy bag. The bag would never complain about how hard you hit it, or how hard you kick it, or how long you punch on it. It would never complain. The bag will allow you to become creative. You never treat a bag like it's a bag. You always treat a bag like it's a person. And you give that bag credit because it's going to outlast you every single time. You might hit it a few hundred times, but it's going to outlast you. That's the good part. That's a sensei. You ain't never got to worry about the bag getting so old that it can't keep up with you. But during my time, I had let's move, we're going to try to add something in here. During my time, what I had was a tree. Couldn't afford a bag. I eventually got a small bag, but most of the time it was a tree because I fought in heavyweight now was a lightweight fighter. Why I chose heavyweight division? They wouldn't run for me. They figured they could knock me out easy, so it made it easy for me to win. I treat the bag like it's a person. When I do this, forearm block. Whether it be a punch, hand is always cocked to counter. Whether it be a punch or a kick, I'm here. A lot of times people, I'm fighting here, they see all this open, they coming with a side kick or a straight punch. But that's my objective, is to feed my opponent in to do what I want to do. And this is another thing about me. I can't tell you what I would do if a person do this. I can't tell you that. And many times students will ask that question. If a person do this, what would you do? I don't know. Why, Sensei? Because I'm not a thinker. I just fight. Everything I do is automatic reaction. If I got to think about what I'm doing, okay, this person, he keep doing this roundhouse kick. All I need to do is toe block, outside block, and come straight across with a reverse punch. Yeah, that's your work. Yeah, it should. What if? So when you hit it with a Soto, he's a hand man too. You didn't know that. Now he'll come and back this right upside your head. But if you're not a thinker, then your head automatically move. It'll be bam, bam, pull over. You slip in the back fist and following up with a reverse punch. But you're going to get hit. Because 99% of all instructors, they teach people to think. You got to outthink them, man. Outthink them. That's a bunch of crap. Always get a bag movement. Always. You always get a bag from movement. Treat the bag like it's a person. Treat the bag like it's at least your equal. At least your equal. That way you always got you a good sparring partner. Now I know I'm still on poison to the head with a reverse punch from behind the ear. Now, MMA, you can flip that to an elbow or a hook punch, whatever, or a choke. I don't understand why everybody live in the convention world. Now, I thought that the MMA, there was something wrong. That a person wouldn't use an arm bar from a standing position. What's wrong with jamming the arm and locking the arm bar from a standing position? What's wrong with rotating or 180 and working a choke while the man's standing and choking him out. What's wrong with that? But after watching it, you know what's wrong with it? Nobody teaches. Not one single instructor teaches standing up armbar. Not one single instructor teaches standing up armbar on the leg or a choke. Nobody teaches. And the guys that have worked it, they wasn't taught it. It's just their instinct took over, or automatic reaction, as I call it. And they work a choke from a standing position. But it wasn't taught. So why? Because it's not taught, you might see that one single person that ever do it, you might never again see it in history. It's sad. Everybody jumps on the same little stupid jiu-jitsu bandwagon. Yeah, I said it. Everybody jumps on the same little stupid jiu-jitsu technique bandwagon. With this Gracie crap. Are you serious? Are you serious? Gracie? That's the only art that you think is great? Gracie? You know jiu-jitsu was around before Gracie was born? What's wrong? Man, I don't know you guys. As soon as somebody holler Gracie, here y'all come. You know, there was a time, there was certain schools. USK was some bad boys. It was all physical. No brain, but they was all physical. They worked hard. I couldn't wait to meet them. They worked hard. So do I. But you know what I had going for me greater than everybody else? Meditation. Meditation. What's meditation? When you're in school, the teacher tells you to study for a test. You know what they just said to you? They just told you to meditate on the test, on the work that you got for the test. That's what meditation is. You don't have to close your eyes to meditate. You can keep them open. Now, when I first started, yes, I closed my eye all the time because the book and the training that was being given to me, that's the way it was teaching me. But as I grew, I realized that I didn't have to close my eyes. I can keep them open and do the meditation. Now, sometimes I still like to close my eyes. In a true meditation, if I fight in a meditation one person that I know I'm not supposed to be able to beat, and beat him in my meditation, and I do it repeatedly over and over and over, when I meet that person, I'm going to walk over him. Now, I want to destroy thinking. I want to destroy wanting to figure out what I'm going to do. What should I do to the guy? I see he's good with this. He's good with that. How should I handle him? How should I handle him? You should have only one thought. Win. Win, win, win. Win. Meditation. If you meditate on fighting one person, then you start to get off and back and still be able to think, but you'll be in it at a very high level. Now, but if you meditate on fighting two persons, can you think? Some people can, some people can't. If you meditate on fighting 3 or 4 persons, can you think about what you're going to do while all 4 of these people is coming at you at the same time? I'm going to tell you again, there are some people, mine are just that advanced. They can. Now, let's jump start. 100 people is attacking you at one time. Can you think? Heck, freaking no. Then, you want to prove your ability? Fight 100 people at one time. All at one time. You in the 7. They come to take you out. What you gonna do? You go through them in seconds. Not in minutes, not in hours like I used to do, like I didn't know no better. I didn't understand how powerful and great the mind was. So I used to meditate for 4 or 5 hours. It helped me, yeah, it made me a totally destructible human. But a lot of times I didn't get rid of guys that was at top level as quick as I could have gotten rid of them because I had trained myself to move at a certain pace. So I picked up the pace as life went on after I started understanding how great the mind was, and that was after I came into Christ, which was that I can wipe out an army in a second. I walk in, boom, they gone. When this man walk in the ring, my mind, boom, is laughing. Big mistake. What is it that I'm going to do to this great kicker, a great puncher, a great route? What is it I'm going to do? I'm going to win. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I take off. I'm hitting the bag with my entire body weight, including with the vest. The vest is 50 pounds. So when I take off, I'm dropping that whole body. I'm pushing on that back leg with everything I got. Now in competition, it's the same. If the man is coming first, my opponent's moving first before I move, I mix him. Now you can stand back and I beat a few hundred people this way. You can stand back, block, or high block, whatever the technique may be, and reverse punch, or sidestep away and hook kick. I did them all. But I found out that the man is coming in rushing. He did his little dance and ran all around the ring like a chipmunk. Now here he come flying with his back fist. His back fist is a fake. He's trying to hit me with the reverse punch. Do I stand there and hook kick? Do I sidestep and hook kick? Both of them works. But the greatest technique is when he take out, he got me timed to be still sitting here. He does not have me timed if I'm here, if I'm here. What do I mean? I'm not going to wait till he get there and hit and throw no back fist and reverse punch. When he take out, I'm going to time him right there in the center of the floor. When he hit the center, I'm gone. Bam! What happened to the reverse punch? He never got it out. Why? Because he had me set on his timing back here. He did not have me on timing here. So when I close the gap, I got it. Every single time, I got it. Every single time, I got it. Would it make him look, may seem like that I'm so fast, he don't know what to do, and now he used his physical educated mind. His educated mind gonna tell him that I'm too fast. No, my timing is too great, and I don't think I react. Now, jiu-jitsu technique, do I work on them? Yes. Aikido technique, do I work on them? Yes. I don't have a person every day when I want to work on to work with. What do? I use them on a pose. Yeah. I use a pose. Pose don't complain. When I work my sweep, I get no complaint. But I know I got to snap the sweep off. I got to work it perfect. If I'm working with a person, I don't know if the sweep is perfect. He went down. I still don't know if the sweep is perfect. Because he's working with me. He's falling anyway on his own. Yes, he's falling on his own. Because we're working together and neither one of us trying to hurt each other. But the pose, It can't fall. It have to stay there because it's holding up my house. It ain't going nowhere. When I do it on the tree ain't going nowhere. So it has to be perfect. So if I feel shock in my knees when I work my sweep, I didn't work the sweep right. It wasn't perfect. When I slip to the side and work a front leg sweep with the instep of my foot, if I feel the impact on the pole and I feel it in my knee, I didn't work the sweep right. My foot should have hit, bam, and came back off. So if I hit it with the sweep and left it on and trying to drive it through, like most MMA does, trying to make the sweep work better, that don't make the sweep work better. Power has to go inside. Your energy must go inside of the person that you fighting. Whether it be a sweep, whether it be a takedown, whether it be an arm bar, it has to travel. You have to travel. It's a sad thing, many people just don't know that. So we getting caught up in this ignorant stuff like we once before. Now see, back in my day, people was into Kung Fu. No offense on Kung Fu fighter. Now I ain't talking about no Kung Fu fighter. Don't be sending me no stupid text. Now, Kung Fu guys, a lot of them didn't train. They mastered moves, fancy, land, train, but they didn't train. So let me just say me. I ran over them like a storm. You know why? Because I'm a Kung Fu man too. They wasn't doing nothing I didn't know. They didn't have no surprise technique. I'm a Kung Fu man. The difference between me and them, I train. I train, and I meditate on fighting 1,000. Now, every time this bag bounced back toward my head and I'm close in, I slip my head to the side. I don't act like it's a bag. I act like it's a human, it's a person. So what the bag is doing, every time that bag record back to me, it's building up my reaction, my sense of keenness and sharpness. Just like it would if I was a person that was trying to take me out. So once I slip, I come back with something. I'm the one and only MJG. I got 15 minutes to go on this bag, and I got 7 more exercise workout to do. I got 1 hour and a half to go. I'll talk to you later. You be good. Meditation. Meditate. 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 1,000. 1,000 tiger, 1,000 bull. You take them out and see what happened to your life. Meditation. All that information was free. And I guarantee you, while you yet a lower rank, white belt, green belt, blue belt, pink belt, orange belt, whatever, you will be a master of the martial art under a year time. I guarantee you, if you do the meditation of 1,000, 1,000 lion, 1,000 bull, it destroyed all fear and nervousness. Those guys standing there while the judge is getting ready, when he gets started, he's patting his feet and going, he's nervous as a freaking rat. He's so scared he don't know what the freak to do. Talk to you later. MJ.